Michelle Purple and I, she's my producing partner, we have a small company called Iron Ocean. We had a deal with UCP. They gave us this book, and they hoped we loved it too, and we did. We found our writer-creator, Derek.
They were looking for a writer to adapt the book, and they really liked the direction that I wanted to take it in. So I became the writer and developer of the project.
Next move is to get a director.
I was going to LA for another meeting, and the day before I left, I was sent a script for the pilot. They're making a decision in the next couple weeks, and we think you'd really like the script. And I was like, okay, well, it's late, let me read it. I'll read a few pages today, and I'll finish it on the plane ride tomorrow. And then I started reading it, and I couldn't stop. And I finished it. And I remember, I think I called my wife, and I was like, I got sent this script, and I really, really like it. I think I'll have to fight to get it.
We just felt that he was the perfect person to really create the visual language. It's cinematic, it's beautiful. It really feels like it's a film.
I got approached by Derek Simons through my agent with a great letter. He had seen me in a play, in this production of The Goat by Edward Albee. Very seldom do I get a film or TV director saying, I'm really interested in you because of a play you did. And he talked about what he saw about it and what he saw about Harry Ambrose that he was curious about. I thought he had been reading my mail. There's some aspects of this that are so kind of personally close to me. The roots of this piece are in the intricacies of the psychology of people.
Don't tell me you're jealous.
Maybe. He knew he could hook me with that stuff, so I said, yeah, I'm in.
Working with Bill on the pilot is a joy. He's got such an interesting take on every scene, and how his pattern of speeches is always a surprise.
I think you would agree that people don't usually stab other people because they're playing their music too loud.
You never quite know where he's going to go, so you have to be a really good listener, because he can go over here, and then he pulls you back over here, and he's changing corners and removing the barriers or the boundaries of the scene that you thought maybe could be in place.
Antonio Campos, the director, is actually quite a dear friend of mine. He reached out to me and asked if I was interested, and I got to read the pilot, and I thought how beautifully subversive the first episode was and how elegantly written it was, and I was pretty surprised page to page on how the events kind of unfolded, and it kind of created an energy for me that it's hard to say no.
Chris is so grounded in his performance. He's so subtle.
I'm sorry, I didn't come yesterday. I'm going over everything in my head. Doesn't make any sense.
Sometimes I can kind of get a little elevated. I'm dealing with a lot of emotional, mercurial things going up and down and left and right and all this stuff. And he's this rock-like presence. That's the best kind of partner to have.
She's such a good listener. You know, she plays tennis with you, you know, actor to actor, and that's all you want, because so much of it is about listening. And if you rest all your energies on the other person, you'll get stuff back.
I just need a minute.
Okay. Outside of doing scenes, she's the one that's really kind of bringing this whole project together. Aside from producing it and starring in it, she's taking care of everyone too. She's great like that.